So in this video, I'd like to start out with using or telling you about some of my cleaning products here. I am a fan of the Tipton Deluxe Carbon Fiber cleaning rods. They've always steered me in the right direction as far as getting all the nitty-gritty out and following the rifling of the barrel, which has always been something that I take great importance to, along with this CPL. It's kind of old. I got a few new bottles in the gun room there, but this is some mil-spec CPL all-in-one formula servicing your firearm. Cleaner, lubricant, and preservative. So some pretty good stuff, along with the famous Hops 9 gun lubricating oil and the Hops More lubricating oil. Always a fan of that stuff. Stick with the generic Allen cotton cleaning patches here. Have a few bags. This is just one that I want to get through before I open the next one, break the seal. And then of course, I'm a big fan of the gun tips. Reuse them, you know, as many as you can or as much as you can, but it is one of those things that definitely gets the attention to detail, along with some, you know, microfiber cloths that I keep in the gun cabinet. Don't really mix up those with your dish towels. It's never good. And then along with the Tipton gun cleaning tips, as I guess you could say, that go on to the edge here. So we are looking for 30 cal, which is this little bad boy right here. You can tell she's got quite a bit of use over the years in cleaning the Bullock slingers, as what's his name? Golly, drawing a blank here. Hootie Hoo, there we go. Can't forget the Hootie Hoo. Love his videos. If you're not familiar with Hootie Hoo, go and check out his page. He's got quite a good following on his end there. So, and we'll have to throw the shout out. If you like this video and you want more content, throw the like and subscribe. Never said that before, never done that before, but hey, you know, might as well start recording my time and seeing if it's all the hype that they always say it is, this YouTube universe. So, and I like to start out by cutting these in half, because they don't quite go down the barrel full length. They say 30 cal, but you know, advertisement can be deceiving to sell their product. I do like to use the 22 caliber ones as well. I like to double them up and run them through the barrels. Works pretty good. So this is an AR-10 chambered in 308. It's definitely my favorite setup here that I have. I don't have, well, it's over there. Got the Arkin Optics EP5. It's definitely one of my more accurate bullet slingers there, with the carbon fiber proof research barrel. And I'm not sure the brake, it is, let's see, I don't know if it's on camera, with the VG6 762 muzzle brake. Definitely a sweet setup with the Aero Precision, and of course the California compliant Juggernaut neutering tactical upper brake, upper lower bullet button, whatever you can, however you want to dice it, slice it. So what we'll do, and then this is I believe Avid, Real Avid. I bought their AR-15 tool set, and this came in their tool set, and I gotta say, this is the business, especially if you don't want to do a complete breakdown and you just want to get to your barrel, and you don't necessarily need to clean out the lower receiver. This right here is a godsend, which I will demonstrate now, and I will give you the rundown. All these weapons are clear. I'll spare you all the gun safety bullshit. But here we go. So let's take this out. I like to use this Caldwell Stinger, because it definitely, when I'm not trying to break apart the whole gun per se and just clean the barrel, definitely gives it that stability, I guess you could say. Okay. Let's see here. Should I have had the tension on it before? Time will tell. Oh, nope. There she goes. For all you J-Cats out there. Ooh, it's clear. No, I don't. A bolt and whatever you call that thing. Charging handle. So this is what this bad boy does, is this pops in right there and allows you access to the barrel and all the rifling. See all the gunk. But generally, before I hit this step, I will take off the upper receiver, and I will clean off the inside, the internals, where the barrel connects to the upper receiver, get all the gunk out of there before I start running my patches down the way. So let's go ahead and get that started. All right. So we'll do that. Pop that out. And I gotta throw a shout out to ACAL Apparel. You know, if you're gonna take mine, you better bring yours. Just throwing that out there. All right. So we are about to be set free here. Because that gets hung up on this lovely Juggernaut tactical system here. There we go. Give her a nice little gentle oomph. And then what's cool about this one as well, of course, being mindful of your optics, gives you access, hands-free, you know, you can really get into the nitty-gritty of all of this. So we'll take some of these basic patches. We'll actually use some of these. Let's all these out here. Get all those taken care of, and we'll grab a few. Maybe we'll just, you know what, for the video's sake, show you what it's all about here. We want the squirter. We don't need the stream, we need the squirter. All right, so nice and lubricated, pretty heavily oiled in there. Really get up in the crevices. See that? She's a dirty girl, so she needed a little love. So let's see all this good stuff. Get a superficial, you know, you just kind of agitate everything. Get as much gunk as you can. Take one with a little less oil. Kind of see where she leads there. I probably need to go back into the gun room and grab some more of my scraper tools, but I might be able to get away with one of these gun tips. Just using it as a little assisted device to get all up in the goodies. use this old one I had here, and they're reusable, these gun tips. You don't necessarily have to purchase, you know, I like to have quite a few on standby myself. But you get her all nice and dirty like that, and you take one of these little gun patches here, cleans her right up. Take some of that grit off. Of course, it's not going to be completely clean like as if you're using a brand new one, but it'll get her done. So throw a little bit more of this CPL on here. Just try to get all the. And I said I was going to use a patch, but you know what? I get carried away. I just want to get her done and move on to the next gun. But it is important to wear some kind of protective gloves over your fingers. That way you're not getting all this gunk and stuff all over you. Save your fingertips a little bit there. So let's run a patch with some oil on it. Get that good squirt on it. Throw this down the way. And I should have a video or a camera kind of showing you what I'm doing in this inner workings. Giving you a good view, but you really want to get the whole upper receiver here. You really want to, I mean, it's been probably a good 400 rounds since I've given her a good cleaning. Even though you go and you spend all the money on the barrel and, you know, get a good life out of her and use her up, have fun with her, as they say. Use her and abuse her. But yeah, just when you get these kind of things and you invest a little bit of pocket change into them, you generally want to take care of her a little bit better than I have. But being as kids and life, work, school get in the way, you find yourself just kind of having fun with her, putting her back in the safe until the next go around. That's all right. Anybody who says they don't have a dirty gun in their safe is bull crapping you. So, but yeah, she's pretty much, the superficial cleaning's pretty much dialed in. We'll run probably a few more patches in here. Get her all kind of smoothed out. You want to, you know, I know that looks pretty bad, but definitely from one to the other, you can definitely see that we're getting there. So do that. I like to run it into where the bullet seats into the barrel here. I like to get a good rub and tug on all of that stuff. Make sure you try to get as much of this soot out as possible. That's why I say really touch everything. Try to get everywhere. You know, if you can get a patch on it, get a little bit of this CPL and get it oiled. You know, you're not gonna hurt the firearm, most certainly. By making sure you get everywhere, especially this cleaning stuff, just gets all that junk out of there. It helps the gun, which I have not had any issues, surprisingly. When I first bought this, I had to buy a new bolt setup because me being new to guns a few years ago, I was installing the firing pin, retaining pin that goes into the bolt the wrong way, and I chunked it pretty good, bent that pin. Since then, like I said, I've bought a new bolt carrier group and a few new supplies in that respect. So when we have a malfunction at the range, you have a good little idea and a surplus of pins and springs and all of that good stuff, so you can maintain some fun at the range. You don't have to call it early when something inevitably takes a poo. But yeah, so we're still getting a good amount. Like I said, it's been a little while since she's gotten any love. But she's definitely shining up a bit more down in the guts of it all. Okay, so with that, change my gloves and kind of clean up my mess here a bit, and we'll go from there.